the channel's entitled to introduction, the changing of the name and all that. But I'm not going to sit here dishing out any expectations. I don't particularly have a solid plan for what I'm going to be doing with this channel. I don't know why I'm still pursuing it. I don't know why I just don't fucking like, oh fuck it, scrap it, going to the next one. It ended up just, it became something it wasn't supposed to become. It became like to like try to be another James English, you know what I mean? Try to like, I'm not qualified in the podcast department asking people questions and but like people that nobody particularly gives a shit about, to be honest with you. It's not as if it's like fucking no offence to anybody, like overly interesting people. But are you looking at me?
No, you're shut,
I tried to deliver a successful channel, and like with the success of that, like, what do I mean by successful? Like just like entertainment above all else, just watching something pure basic and people getting a laugh at it. But it just got to a point where it was just, I felt as if I was bending arms to keep this going. It got fucking, I ended up scrapping it long before I did. And then people reached out again, let's get it on the go again, it was good and blah blah blah. And then maybe after like the first fucking, like the next video, I started to 40 shite again. And then you're landed with the people that are genuinely asking what's happening, mate, and oh, am I still doing it and all that, and it just feels like I can't face this being another failure. But it's been something that's been fucking kind of weighing in my mind, where I'm like, kind of wanted this to be something better than what it became. So I've had to jazz it up a wee bit, you know what I mean, and put a wee spin off on it, just put on air and end it, just like in a kind of a way where it's like me hitting a fresh start. Don't want to keep fucking rabbiting on, because I can see by the YouTube studio, but nobody gets through like fucking 1 minute of my pish. So it's not going to be the case of me going to just be sitting here, as you'll see in the next part. I'm not going to just be sitting here fucking talking shit and giving out opinions again that nobody really fucking sees me as an important figure in society to even care about what I think anyway. And that's not me fucking try to drop hints like make me feel special. I get it. So the approach that I'm going to do, so like for instance, could probably edit this part and then tomorrow, like just kind of document my no daily life as if what I get up to in like every minute of the day. As I said, it's not that interesting, but to try and like just fucking pull a wee creation together and hopefully people like it. Hopefully sometimes I have got somebody sitting here with me, but it's definitely not something that I'm going to be like determined to have, because that work was the original, and the reason I'm sat here is because the original didn't work out, and it was just always kind of me ending up with my fucking thumb in my mouth and head in the sand, because I just kind of went to shit. So, and I'm not like wanting to like fucking name call and whatever else, but if you're going to go into something, you all need to have the same kind of mindset, the same mind frame, the same kind of idea of where we're going to go with it. But I don't know, I don't think anybody did. I think we all had our own individual ideas. Some was wanting the benefits a couple of episodes in, whereas I kind of understand it wasn't going to be like that. Now, if we did like kind of keep up the same rhythm and like the same momentum as each other, I do believe that we could have done something good, no fucking spectacular, but done something that would fucking help people on a Sunday or something when they're rough. And that's what I kind of wanted to aim at the viewers to be like the kind of rough mob, you know what I mean? To just sit there and fucking, oh, I feel like shit, and watch it like that, man. But need to obviously take a different approach now. And to say what I'm going to video tomorrow, I don't know. I don't have a fucking clue what I'm going to video tomorrow, man. But even if that's just something like a walk, man, like will probably advertise such a miserable life. Like, as in, I think people are under the impressions that I'm fucking, like, just full of carry on all the time and just like to have a fucking snigger every day, which I do, but it's not normally the case. Need to deal with a lot of shit that goes on up here as well. And just to finish off this introduction, my mum said to me, like, I thought you didn't let anybody smoke in your house. Like, why do you smoke on your podcast? Which again, I'll just point out, it's not a fucking podcast. I'm not interested in interviewing cunts. But aye, I only smoke at like times like this when everybody's in their bed. Then I leave the windows and all that open because fucking the old dear doesn't like it. Have a good night, everybody. Have a cracking night. Go, 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 go. Well, it's 8:30. This walk was meant to be taking place at 5:30. So, first tasking failed. Just going to be a bit honest about it, man. What I've got set out for the day is one tasking, at least make it to the gym for an hour's session. I mean, how hard can it be? Because my weight has slipped apart. Also, here's what I ate last night. This is fucking disgusting, and this was within an hour. Hence why I've got a fucking banging headache, and my mouth's got this horrible fucking coating around it.
I was gonna clean my room until I got high. I was gonna get up and find the broom, but then I got high. My room is still messed up, and I know why. Why, man? Yeah, hey, 'cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. La da 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 da. I was gonna go to class before I got high. Come on, y'all. Check it out. I could've cheated and I could've passed, but I got high. I'm taking it next semester, and I know why. Why, man? Yeah, 'cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. Go to the next. Go to the next. Go to the next. I was gonna go to court before I got high. I was gonna pay my child support, but then I got high. No, you wasn't. They took my whole paycheck, and I know why. Why? Hey, 'cause I got high.
Living with fucking face shaved and that.
So if that's going to matter in this video. Well, this was more like it. I'll obviously have to stop to put this phone away, but just a wee tiny short run just to break the legs in. Actually completed the gym yesterday, so my legs are fucking pretty tender. So this will just be a wee kind of loosening up, so I'm not too bad at the gym tonight. But aye, so far so fucking good. So you have the eggs in the pot, you give them a mix and you put them in the pot and then you stir again until they're ready. Put some pepper on it, pour it in the bowl, thank you. That's a wee morning run done. That is the first run I've done in a fucking while. And I felt it. Now, I've had a couple of fork foods and that, apart from that, so I've not even weighed myself yet, which fucking, I'm glad I just remembered. So I meant to go on that run with 2 people this morning. They 2 people never showed up. And it was just like that. This isn't like me pure bitching about it, but it's one of the ones. If you need to own your journey to whatever, you know what I mean, you need to be independent, you need to do it yourself. You can't depend on people, because that's what's been happening kind of my full life, is just like kind of, you know what I mean, ain't no fun if the homies can't come, that kind of way, man. And it's kind of held me back. I'm not jarring anything for it. I didn't expect them to show up anyway, but I'm glad I still went out and done that. I feel a lot better. A nice light breakfast, black coffee, wee glass of Lucozade, do you know what I mean? Fucking good start to a Tuesday morning. See what the day holds. See the issue I've got in life in general, right? So, starting to do this all again, and I'm thinking to myself, how many times has everything felt good? How many times have you always felt up for something, and this is going to be the new thing, and then by the time next week comes, you're sitting fucking drinking malt teasers and fucking swigging cans of juice and all that shit. I've been looking at awful lot into ADHD, bipolar disorder, but the one I gravitate to the now is ADHD. It's less scary to accept that you have. And I'm just looking at the results, I just jump on the scales again, and I've went down in weight again, and I'm thinking to myself, I probably wouldn't be this motivated if I didn't know I was putting something like this together. And I just hope I can keep it up. Hey!
Well, watch. Fuck.
2 glasses of milk!
Mate, go look at the burgers, bro.
Oh, no. Simon has just made 2 smash burgers. Oh, that. Oh. Can get a big bit of cheese in it, you say. Well, 31 minutes in the gym. Caught 30, wee 15-minute run, so that's 45 physical workouts. Done a lot of walking today, but I'm fucking tired. I'm sore and all, so don't want to push myself too much. Slow and steady, real fucking sane when it comes to a fucking body injury. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't know how I'm free now. Well, I woke up 6:30, ready to get out the door for 7 to go the run. Just to do the same run, man, but I had this fucking awful sharp pain in my rib every time I took a deep breath in. And sometimes I get it and it goes away, man, but no matter what position I was sitting in, I couldn't even yawn. And as soon as I got my glaze on, I yawned, noticed the pain was gone, and I just didn't have the notion to run. And that's fucking my worst traits. That once I kind of get something out my head that I can't do, then I feel like fucking shit. But take you to one of the nicest places in Saltcoats. One of many. This here, man, It's a fucking inconvenience. It's been here for months. I can't even remember when that path was open. You have to go through fucking the Amazon to get back onto the fucking golf course. But, you know, once they set them up, I've got to be here for a while. This has got to be one of the nicest spots in Salkits, definitely. The prom. I get anxiety putting bipods and that up, man, because cunts think I'm fucking something I'm not, but that's just my stupid mind that tells me that. See, this used to be better when it was just railings before they put these big fucking bulky walls up. They had to because the sea was flooding into the the railway, and you know what it's like, it doesn't take a lot for the fucking trains to get called off. Oh, it's raining. Fucking can't get to Glasgow. But this used to be a lot better, as I said, when the railings were there. That was the cows you could hear. It's actually pretty shit, man. See when you see that big truck. See when you see that big truck on the daily going in and they're all just staring out at you, man. You need to be pretty fucking cold to... I couldn't work in a job like that. I've worked in the slaughterhouse and the packing bay. I went up the kill hall, man. This cunt's just slaughtering fucking cows, man. Like nae cunt's business, and just kind of wanted to crack them, but in the same time I'd have probably ate something with beef or something, or even chicken. It's quite shite. It'd be good if they could make things that taste like that and give you the benefits of that without fucking killing them. Or just wait till, just make it a thing where it's just old cows that died that get ate or something like that. But I don't know how it all fucking works. Fuck it, man. Bring on this steak, man.
I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, love's going to leave me. For your party, no way I'm disco dancing. I'm a model, you know what I mean. And I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk, on the catwalk, yeah.
Well, on our way to do a cash stash. But never went to the gym yesterday. Obviously ended my 26-hour fast. We had a big massive dinner which was just a fucking complete wrong thing today. And I had 2 bite-sized Milky Ways. And that wasn't really just to the what feeling my cravings or anything like that. That was just like a kind of wee reward for it, but made me feel like shit. I've woke up late as well. So you know what I mean, I try to keep this as honest as possible, man, and fucking it gets that way where it's need to be a bit honest. That's what I'm struggling with in life, is to keep this routine going. But with the day being Thursday and getting my son today, so I'll not really have this out as much either. I need to find that balance as well. So talk about it more after this, but keep your eyes peeled. Wee 20 quid every fortnight, no doing it every week, man. I'm no fucking minted, you know what I mean? So 80 quid a month, aye, right? So aye, go and find it. What a fucking happy atmosphere. Get everybody just playing golf, and the swans enjoying themselves, going into the water to watch them play golf. Put bets on and shit, man. On yourselves.
If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you'd better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic.
Just to let you know, there is an easier way to get here, a well easier way. My feet are fucking soaking, man.
Every teddy bear who's been good is sure of a treat today. There's lots of marvelous things to eat and wonderful games to play. Beneath the trees where nobody sees, they'll hide and seek as long as they please. That's the way the teddy bears have their picnic. Picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears are having a lovely time today.
Well, the stash cash, or cash stash, whatever way I've pronounced it, has been a success because somebody's found it and subscribed and followed. But I do believe that he might be a minor, because it was actually his sister that commented on my TikTok saying that he found the money and he subscribed. Just want to clear things up that I'm not trying to glorify smoking weed or anything like that. A wee bit of backstory about me and weed, alright? So, I started smoking it about 2 years ago. Life got a bit heavy. Thought that I had to take up something. I needed to stop drinking because of the mental health problems that it was causing me, especially the next day. And it wasn't just a hangover, it was full-blown fucking suicidal fucking depression. It was horrible. And it didn't matter, if I was like taking any sort of Class A's or anything like that, which I've not done in years. But just alcohol in general got replaced with weed. But lately, I don't know if this is just a phrase, I don't know if it's just like long-term smoking it, which 2 years isn't really a lot compared to other people, but everybody's different, and I can say that for a fact, everybody's different. I've got mates that can sit and suck bong after bong and go out and crack on with their day. If I sucked a bong the night, there would be a high chance that people in the house would get woken up, because I would probably believe that I'm dying. I'd probably be so paranoid. So when I was in seeing my mum, she asked me about the podcast. So I don't fucking get too political with it, but I just said that I am starting it now, and I'm doing something at the now. And my mum says, so what are you going to do? And I don't really have a clear answer. You know what I mean? But what I will say this week, it's been the best routine that I've been in. I've got a whiteboard up there, marked Monday to Friday, and I've stuck to most of it. I've had a few blips when it comes to the gym. My legs are absolutely killing me. I'm aching. Is it an excuse? It's probably no. I go up at 6, half 6, one day out this week. Now, I kind of look at this as it's an opportunity to show a bit of discipline, and I've not been disciplined this week. And with me not being disciplined, do I think it makes a difference to my mental health? Aye and no. Because one of the worst traits that's installed in my brain is I'm shit at everything. There's no point in being good because upstairs tells me that I'm no. Now, I'm no like schizophrenic, I've not got like voices, but thoughts can just be as powerful as voices, or I don't want to assume that I know what it's like to have that awful disease. It's something that intrigues me and I've listened to it a lot. But I don't want to glorify smoking it. It's something that I kind of just look at as a wee reward at night in the hopes that it goes my way. And when it goes my way, I'm chilled out, I'm content, I'm watching something either on the telly or just watching something on my phone to fall asleep. Very rare that I'll go to sleep in a completely silent room because I've got tinnitus that I developed in the army, firing mortar bombs, and it's something that I just don't like doing. It's not just the tinnitus, but as I said, I'm an overthinker. Everybody's on all these social media platforms glorifying ADHD, and the reason that I feel comfortable in making that statement is because I do believe I suffer from ADHD, but I think it's mostly getting used as a fucking excuse for people to act like bellends. But one thing that doesn't really get spoken about, which I think kind of runs concurrent with anxiety, is hypochondriac, and that's exactly what I'm at. If I get a wee tweak in my brain, i.e. like a headache, then I've got a brain tumour. If I get a pain in my heart, then I've got a brain tumour, a heart condition. But like one morning that just passed, I woke up, which I explained in, I think it was Tuesday's or Wednesday's video, where I had this stabbing pain, like every deep breath that I took. I was convinced that like one of my lungs were collapsing. It's never a bad thing to be concerned about your health and your safety and stuff like that, but it goes even beyond interior problems. For example, we went to the fair today. I hate letting my son go on rides, which I do let him do, but I just get scared in case like the ride derails and something goes wrong. I'm fucking petrified, like as all, of my son being hurt. But I do it to a state where my girlfriend needs to remind me that I need to kind of back off a bit and, like, you know what I mean, let him have that independence, which I totally agree, but it's easier said than done. Because I've probably said that to people myself, and it's easier said than done. But if I could take it back, then I probably wouldn't start weed again, given the fact that I've had experience for a young age. I started smoking weed about 13-year-old, 14-year-old. But that's a different topic. That's a different story. But right now, weed has kind of got a grip of me, and I probably look as if I do enjoy doing it with the lights that I've got and stuff like that. But I really don't. I get feared up the thought of stopping though, because it's like, right, what else will I do? Because as I said, I don't drink, I don't do any of the things, and it's like, can I handle living a relatively boring life? But the problem is, I've smoked it. I'm looking at the timer, and we're just gone on 7 minutes. As I light up, and it's, I couldn't tell you what I was talking about the last 6 minutes there. It's all coming back to me now, But this is how the video ends up dragging on. This is how I end up stopping all the time, because it's like, if I said something stupid, I've got a problem with trusting myself. So I'm going to keep this fucking honest as possible. In my last video, I made out as if the Wayne got a chippy. I got a chippy. You know what I mean? And I was like, this is like the kind of prime examples of where you need to get off your back. I was up at a fair, I was enjoying myself, I had a slush puppy, I had a chippy, after doing so good, after a 26-hour fast. But what do we do? We get to Monday and we start again. And I probably went after like the main subject I was going to make, which was about weed. But weed does cause a lot of my problems, and it's not hard for me to admit that, but it's hard for me to admit that I probably need to stop doing what I'm doing. First joint of the day, bearing in mind, and I could sugarcoat it. First joint, blah blah blah. It's still affecting me, and hopefully by the time I reach a certain level in life where I could just turn around and go, nah, enough's enough. I gave up the vape. I leave my fags in the house. I don't leave with them. I don't like smoking in public. I just don't know why. I've just never really liked smoking in public unless I'm obviously in the pub or something like that, which has been a long time. But I just hope that you are enjoying the rest of the video. What we're going to be doing tomorrow is, I don't know, I'm actually waiting on my son's mum getting back for holiday to see what's happening with him, but there's a possibility that I could be with him, which I would rather be with him any day of the week than be doing this. So wins a win. Love having my wee boy run. But hopefully the video's like been entertaining. As I said, I'm directing it to people who haven't really got anything else to watch, who haven't really got anything else to do, or maybe struggling to sleep. And so have a good night, even though by the time I'm wishing you to have a good Thursday night, it's going to be probably Sunday by the time this video goes up. But as time goes on, I'll start developing new skills and new ideas, because I'm totally up for it, because as I said, this has kept me in a good routine. I've had a couple of blips, but I'm still sat here, ready to go again on Monday, so good night. I know my usual walk. Fucking, aye, hands up. So I went to shit last night after I sat down at that table, got a wee bit carried away with the puff, and then fucking ended up just fucking eating hunters as shit. I've no weighed myself yet. Going to get a black coffee into us, hopefully that flushes us out. But that's going to happen. It's going to be a lot of bumps in the road, and I hate saying that as if I'm dealing with like a fucking mad drug problem or something like that, man, but fucking hell, man, see chocolate and all that, man, that's up there with the fucking cravings and the addictions, man, because I fucking swear to God, there was nothing stopping me last night. Oh, fuck me, man. Start again on Monday, maybe do an wee kind of recap the day, and then that's it. Crack on with the weekend, edit this, and then hopefully fucking Monday's better. I mean, I say it as if it's depends if it goes my way. It can only go my way. It's just fucking pure laziness, if anything, man. So, hopefully fucking I get my act together. I just need to stop saying hopefully. That way.
Who's that?
In my pocket.
Oh, no.
Give me that.
Can I
Well,
have?
that's Friday night. Maybe towards the end, the video just went a wee bit flat, because that's what I feel like. I feel like a bit of a flat tire now, man. Dealing with my fucking lack of discipline. You know what I mean? Took me into the fair and fucking got chippies and all that shit, and it was just, that was it for me, man. I'm no somebody that's obsessed with like fucking eating good and all that, but like when I set like goals out and don't follow them, it's kind of like fucking like it's like getting an umbrella when you're already wet. It seems like a bit pointless, and it probably wasn't pointless to me. It probably wasn't pointless, like, you know what I mean? I could have just picked up, had a wee blip the day I got my lane, but fucking, I didn't get rid of that hill, man. Just ended up fucking eating shit, fucking smoking weed early and all that, and this has not been a successful week, put it that way. Been a big failure, like fucking, looking back and all that, you know what I mean, just waking up with the sore rib and all that. I should have still went to the gym once I noticed the rib was better. No sticking to my getting up times. I think I got up about fucking 9 o'clock today and all that. Just made a less all over the place and fucking... And I was going to wait till I'd done this at the table, man, but I'd end up smoking a bat and then fucking forgetting everything and just rabbiting fucking shit. But I suppose this is like a part of the journey, and whatever journey that is that I'm on. So from Monday to Friday, I'd say Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday were 3 good days, and I put it down to doing something like this, like kind of vlogging it, and then obviously on the good side needs to be the bad side, the kind of more realistic side, instead of just shunning it off and acting fucking as if everything's alright. It's been a bit of a fucking... it's just a pure write-off, man. Feel horrible, man. Feels as if like toffee's coming out my pores. My teeth's got that fucking sugary coating on it and all that, and fucking bloated like fuck as well, man. So all I can do is be honest and charge on. Hopefully fucking Monday I pick back up. So enjoy this, guys. Like and subscribe if you want. I'll be looking back on this and hopefully I cut a month and gone fucking hell. You're a lot thinner. You're a lot more clear-headed. But until then, geez.